How's it going, everyone? Today's focus is Concealed Void, Master Lost Sector, dealing with champions of Barrier and Overload. We'll be using a Void Warlock here. Any Noble Bomb you want, Healing Rift keep you alive, Balance Glide so you can move around as much as you want. I would use anything but Blink. Blink's good for PvP, not for PvE. Vortex Grenade work really well with our Contraverse exotic gloves here. These allow us to get the damage resist when charging and also allow us to do a bunch of damage, and the more damage that the charged Void Grenade does, the longer it lasts doing damage, then the more recharge it'll have, which is always a nice bonus for it. Alright, Feed the Void will give us our ability kills, will give us Devour. Chaos Killer will increase the duration and size of our Vortex Grenade. Fragments will undermine and give us a weakening effect with the grenade, will give us volatile rounds, which will give us anti-barrier for our void weapons, with our grenade kills, longer duration with remnants, and then obscurity will give us that nice bonus of recovery. Will also give us that invisibility to get us out of sticky situations. We're using auto rifle for anti-barrier, Wavesplitter for overload, machine gun for overload, just for good damage. Both these work really well together. High resilience keep you alive, high grenade energy so we can keep our grenades flowing, high recovery so we can keep your class ability active so we can cycle as we need. This time I'm actually going to run double ashes to assets, so I'll do a bunch of grenade damage here. I do like using Contraverse hold with 2 grenade kickstarts and charged up for more grenade uptime, so we can just really recharge my abilities along with Absolution. You don't really need recuperation with this build. You actually can run Orbs of Restoration, as you will have Devour all day long. If you're having issues with survivability, then you can always throw that on. Everything in your artifact is full void related, and you do need to make sure that anti-barrier set up for your auto rifle for it to work. Or you can just use a void weapon that'll give you anti-barrier that is not already intrinsically with something else. Like, for example, in the artifact, our machine gun is taking care of overloads, right? So it won't do anti-barrier. It'll still give us our volatile rounds for increased damage, but it won't give us our anti-barrier. Alright, let's see what we got here. So what we want to do is probably just start real quick with a few kills here. Get an orb going. We want to find the overload, do some big damage. That out, and then we'll just throw a grenade to the far side. I want to make sure I get as much damage on the barrier as I can, because I want to make sure that we can break that ASAP. If it's in the water here, it won't actually do its ability, and what it's going to do is it's going to teleport away. So I would say keep your auto rifle ready. If you can keep a grenade active, do it. If there's the teleport. I'll just focus this down real quick. Big damage. Now what I want to do is I want to throw this, if I can, at the barrier as soon as possible. Oh, I missed. I'm going to do something risky and throw it in the air. I think I hit it. Not really. Now that the barrier is taken care of, you want to take out everything else but the barrier champion. Now you can just focus the barrier without any issues. The barrier will go down in the bottom here, which is very annoying. And then it'll just randomly teleport. So be prepared for that. Just gonna use for the longer range, take that out. And then what we're gonna do now is, if we can, keep that damage resist active. Totally missed my okay, just gonna do some big damage to the overload here. We don't want it healing, so he's gonna make sure that we always just destroy it. And then what we'll do is we'll do a finisher, give us stealth. We'll supercharge our weapon with the orb, and then we should be able to just take out all of these targets with very little issues. Now what I want to do is grenade, and it says an overcharged battery. I can stun this. And then what I'll probably do is just super it down, just to be done with it. I wanted healing. everything's gonna group together. So what I would say, go airborne, throw your grenade up, and then should be able to take everything out, get a bunch of orbs generated, which is always nice for abilities. You will have to watch out for all the shanks. They will come across the barrier here, and what I'd say is jump across. You can throw a grenade right in the middle here, do it, so that way you can just take everything out. If not, just back up here, and you'll be in a safe spot. So, thunder grenade kills for us. We want to focus the barrier champion. And stun that, we will, and then what we'll do is just take out the barrier. Oops, wrong button. Trying to do both of these at once, which is a little more difficult, but definitely make sure you prioritize the barrier champion over anything. That kind of worked out where the stun timings were overlapping very well, so that kind of was nice. Kill about 3 or 4 targets here. So 2 on the left, 2 on the right. I want to make sure I grab all this ammo before I do kill everything. And then I want to make sure we hide in the back as we need to. And keep your grenade always charged on the boss or the ads in the back. So we're just going to go ahead and super. Missed. That is unfortunate. Yep. Now, I have my machine gun available. It's way better at range. So what I'm going to do is grenade if I can get the servitor. Can I get the servitor? Got the servitor, good. There you go. So everything's in close range now. So I can... Gosh, it keeps annoying me with this movement. I'm actually going to back up because I don't want to be in close range. If I'm farther away, you want to use the machine gun. If he's close up here, you want to use your trace rifle. That should weaken him for us. We should be able to do a massive amount of damage now. Okay, so now we're going to be in an interesting spot where we need to get an orb generated. Should be easily here. Yep. Good. We want to take out the barrier champion in the back. Or not barrier champion, sorry. The servitor in the back. What it's going to do is allow us to overcharge our grenade and our trace rifle pretty easily. There it is. And then we'll be able to... Oop. Just be able to melt the boss down. We are. And we're done. So you don't... The run isn't over until you kill... until you open the chest. But now that it's over, so now you get your loot as you want to. Just whoop. You don't have to kill everything. I'm just killing everything so it doesn't interrupt when I'm doing the outro for it. Yep. So 6 minutes 11 run. 6 minutes 11 seconds. Void Warlock does really strong here. You don't really need anything crazy, as your grenades will do all the damage, get you that devour. So give it a go. Let me know in the comments below what you think. And as always, hope you have a fantastic day.